As the next program, LCD interfacing. So coming to the definition, LCD stands for liquid crystal display, and these are used for displaying the status or any parameters which are in the embedded system. So in our experiment, we are using LCD 16x2, means it is having 16 columns and 2 rows, and we need to display the matter along this 16x2 display screen, and it is having 16 pin device. Among 16 pin, we are having 8 data pins ranging from D0 till D7, and it is having 3 control pins: RS, register select, reading and writing, and enable pin. And the remaining 5 pins, which are used for the supply of the voltage and the backlight for the LCD. And the control pin is going to help to configure the LCD either in the command mode or in the data mode. It also configure the read mode and the write mode when we are going to read or write on the screen. And the LCD, which is 16x2, it can be used either in 4-bit mode or 8-bit mode, depending upon the program. So I can write the data either in 4-bit or 8-bit. So based upon the program, it is going to configure. So in order to use, so we need to set the certain commands to the LCD in command mode. And when required, we need to configure the LCD in the data mode. Yes, it is a figure for the LCD. So the first pin, VSS, so it is a ground pin for the LCD. It is connected to the ground of MCU or the ground of the power source. And the second pin, which is VCC, it is the supply voltage pin. So it is connected to the supply pin of the power source. And the third pin, which is VEE, so it is used to adjust the contrast of the LCD screen. So it is going to control the contrast of the LCD screen. So next, pin number 5, so 4, which is register select. So it is used to toggle between the command and the data register. And pin number 5, which is read or write. So it toggles the LCD between reading and writing operation. And next, pin number 6, which is enable pin. So it must be held high, means we need to make it as high to perform reading as well as writing operation. And next, the pin numbers from pin number 7 to pin number 14. So these are the data pins. So this pins is used to select either command or to the data to the LCD. And next, pin number 15. So it is LED positive. So it is a LED pin which is connected to the plus 5 volts. And next, pin number 16, which is LED negative. So it is connected to the ground. So it is 16x2 LCD. So we are having 16 columns and 2 rows. So among these row and column, we need to display our data on the screen. So it is an interfacing of LCD with the LPC2148 kit. And next, so we are having LCD, which is 16x2, and in that I am using port 0 for interfacing LCD with the 2148 kit. And next, coming to the registers used. So first one, PIN SCL0. So it is used to select the register and it is used to select the GPIO pins, general purpose input output. So which pin should be input and which pin should be output. So it is going to select. And next, IODIR0. So it is an input output direction register. It is used to select the input pins and the output pins. So it is going to direct the input and output. And next, IOSCT0 and IOCLR0. So these pins are used to set and clear the individual group of bits for the port 0. So it is going to set as well as it is going to clear the bits for port 0. And next, IOPIN0. So it is going to set the data collectively. So these are the register which we are using. And next, so to program, so we need to follow the LCD commands. Okay, so first one, 0F. So it is going to make LCD on as well as the cursor on. And second, so these are the service numbers for the LCD. And 01. So it is going to clear the display screen. And next, 02. So it is going to return home. And 04, it will decrement the cursor as well as it is going to shift the cursor towards left hand side. And next, 06. So it is going to increment the cursor as well as it will make the cursor to shift right hand side. And next, 05. So it will shift the display towards right side. And next, 07. So it will shift the display towards left side. And 0E. So it will make the cursor display blinking. So we can see the cursor blinking on the display screen. For 0E and 80, it will force the cursor to begin for the first line. And C0, it will force the cursor for the second line. And next, 83. So 83, it is for the cursor line 1. So in line 1, so the cursor will be at the position 3. And 38, so second line and 5 cross 7 matrix. And 3C, so it is the active second line. It will make the second line as active for the 3C. And 08, so it will make the display off as well as the cursor off. And C1, so it will jump to the second line and position 1. So in second line, it will be at the first row. And next, 0C, it will make the display as on and cursor as off. And 30, so it is a function set. So we can set the functions with this service number. Okay, first I will go to the project, and in project new microvision project, so I will select the folder name, so which I previously created as LCD. I will type the file name as LCD. Okay, I will save. So next, I need to select the microcontroller, which is LPC2148. Okay, I will select and click on OK. So here we need the startup file. So I'll click on yes. So your startup file has been added, and next new text. Here I will write the program and I will save. So I will give the file name as lcd.c. Why? Because I have written the program in C language. We'll save. And the next step, I will add this .c file to the source group 1. And next, I will right click on the target and options for the target. So here I'm using the micro library, and in output, click on hex file. So it will generate the hexadecimal source file in our folder. And next, in linker, so click on use memory layout from the target dialog. Okay, click on OK. And the next, I will build the target. So here it is creating the hex file, and next I'm having the 0 errors. And next step is to open the FlashMagic, and the device is LPC2148, and in COM port so the FlashMagic. So here I need to select the device. So here we are using LPC2148, and in COM port we need to select the COM3. So this COM port is nothing but the device USB cable which is connected to the system. And next, the baud rate is help. So if we keep the minimum baud rate, it will give the results. So if we go for the higher range, so it will initiate. So make the baud rate as less as possible. So baud rate is nothing but the communication between the device and our system. And next, in interface, so it is none ISP. And next, oscillator, I will keep it as 12 megahertz. And next, I will click on this checkbox. So erase blocks used by the hex file. So it will erase the previous blocks which are being used. And next, I will select the hex file. So in our folder, we can see by the file name extension .hex. So this file we need to burn in this FlashMagic. So if I click on start, so it will start burning, and we can observe the results on our LPC kit.